Hey, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here of the Wolverhampton Manager Career Modes with Luis Morales. As we're back here for episode 35 here today, as we are currently in second place with 35 points, and we're just 2 points behind Manchester United. As you see there, we're going to be playing against Liverpool here today, who are currently in 13 matches, 9-1-3. They have given up only 9 goals this season. Right now they currently have 28 points. They are in 5th place. And of course, Liverpool is one of those teams, if you've been following this series, is one of those, well, if you've been following soccer just period, it's just a dominant team. But in this series, they've been been a pain in my behind. And I kind of want to change things here today as we're taking on Mohamed Salah and of course many other great players, Ryan Dent, and several others here. There's too many people to name. Hell, they have a pretty much an all-star team on their squad. And of course, we are trying our best to stay afloat here and keep ourselves there in the top 2 spots as we're chasing after Man U there. Who, like I said, are currently in 1st place. Of course, Salah right now 9 goals in 13 matches. And Mbappe and Cutrone, who are both have 7 goals here in about 8 matches, are doing very well. As well as Dendoncker, who has been our rock there in the midfield position, and has been really stepping up as of late here, scoring a lot of assists as well for Mbappe and for Cutrone, setting them up and getting those nice goals there they've been on so far as well here in these last couple of matches. Take a look here at some of the stats going on right now in the Premier League. And like I said, this league game is very important for us because if we can get 3 points here today, one, we can knock off Liverpool as one of the teams that can't really, if we beat them here, I think we have one more game against them, at least in league play. They can't really touch us. There you see the numbers there. They were talking about some of the players to watch. Of course, Diego has been kind of quiet as of late, but hopefully things will get ramped up here today. Hopefully we can see a good game out of him. As I think the only reason I think they mentioned him because I think he did pretty well last time we played against them there in Liverpool. Or actually at home against Liverpool, because we're actually in Liverpool here today. So as you take a look here, the guys are doing a great job here. You see, Torre, come on. That was a nice open shot there you should have had there. As Neves here doing a great job here, picking up, helping us out as well. He's also doing really well for us on our second channel there over there. Try to get that one goal in there. Couldn't get that one finished properly. But he plays in our Manchester United series over there. And he's done pretty well. And guys, I seen that from a mile away. We should have gotten that. We should have got that stop there. But of course, Liverpool, front of the home crowd here, they pick up a goal, and it's now 1-0. And Liverpool have the lead. As this was just poor defense. What happened here? Jeez. And of course, we're trying to get our younger guys out there. But, I've been really thinking about here lately as, we need a stronger back line. Obviously, Bali letting that score go in. But it just seems like this back line it's starting to, it was weak, and then at one point it was pretty strong. But it's starting to, calcify and get brittle, and I'm not really trusting them as much. As Cutrone gets a goal, and that is going to be goal number 1 here for us, as Cutrone is on the board. I believe now this is number 8 for him for the season, or 9, one of the two. We'll see here in just a bit. But yeah, that back line for us is getting just horribly just bad. Now, our younger guys are actually developing pretty quickly, but not quick enough and not fast enough, at least for my taking. So we're trying, I'm trying my best to, work with them, both center backs and left backs and right backs in training, so we can get those guys ready to go and be physically fit and so forth. And of course, we're going to be doing a lot of rotation as well when it comes to a lot of these games here. But of course, the guys that have been, here for the most part here, big games, they're going to come in. I think we're going to start using a lot of younger players in some of the less important games, or at least games of less important teams that we face. Because, really and truly every game is important. But there are some teams that I think we can do, that we do fairly good in, if we, no matter who we had in that back line. I mean, hell, if we had a junior high team, some of these teams that we'd be facing here in the Premier League our junior high team would do a better job of it. And as you see there, we don't get a good job there defensively, and we give up another score. Makes it now 2-1. This is, like I said, this is the part of the, when they used to be scoring more than one goal, and we aren't tight in that back line. This is where it makes it just really difficult for me to care about, especially our two center backs, Bali and Miranda, because those two are kind of our weak in the chain. That's part of that chain. That's the part that's weak right now. So we got to do a better job here. As you see, Bali just gets blown by there in that line. And, of course, Patrio, he's up there in age, but he is still a great, keeper for us. And we're going to try to keep him involved and keep him going as much as we possibly can. He's given up a couple of goals here, but I think for the most part here, it's not really his fault. It's more of the back line just not keeping the line strong and safe, and helping them out there, because a lot of times there's just too many numbers get the best of us, and there's too many people in the box, and plays like that, he just he can't do it by himself. He needs help. So we just need some really good, strong defensive center backs there for us. As you see Dendoncker here. Finds Mbappe. Can Mbappe finish this off here? Can he get another goal? And yes, he does. Nice goal there. As we level this one off 2 apiece. And like I said, Mbappe is going to be more involved in these big games here in the Premier League. Games like against Liverpool, against Man U, Man City, and of course the Spurs. He's going to be really important for us, going even so in the cup games as well, especially when we play against those tougher teams. If we because like I said, we're not done seeing we may be done seeing Liverpool for right now. I think we played them already at home. I could be wrong, but now we played them here in their stadium. So that, next time if we see any of these Liverpool team ball club, it would be somewhere in a cup, domestic cup, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, or maybe a Champions League game. So it's it's in this soccer season. It's a long season. You got a lot of cup games, you got a lot of tournament, domestic and international tournaments going on, and your job is trying to win as many games as you can so you can get make some money, and that helps with your transfer budget to bring in some of the big teams, big names from other teams, and to help you out. As you see here, we're just trying to get this ball in there, and good job there. Now we'll see. Neves, thought Neves could have that one, but they say no. So I'm hoping we can walk out with some points here, as we're just getting close to the finishing minutes of this game. As now Gibbs White here. See, nice job there. Mbappe has this one here. Mbappe on the outside. Not used to him seeing there like there. But we'll see Mbappe here. Try to get that one in there. No. Someone, of course, is always in front of him making a stop. And now our jobs here is now just play some defense. Play some solid defense. Do not give up a goal. Get this ball back. Okay, nice job there. Now we got extra 3 minutes here. So let's try to set something up here. Trying to find the open man. As that one's going to go to Mbappe. Mbappe here trying to make a play here. Oh, no. It hit in the outside post. Or in the inside post. I thought it hit inside, but apparently it ricocheted out, because if it would hit inside and came out like that, to me, it looked like that should have been a goal. But no VAR. We couldn't challenge anything. So we're going to walk out of here with only 1 point here in this one. As of course, Liverpool will get also a point as well, as we drew here in today's game. The first of, I believe, 3 games that will be, or no, first of 2 games here today. Because we got another big game coming up here, and it's going to be in the Carabao Cup, as we'll be taking on Manchester. Of course, like I said, Liverpool, one of those tough teams, and of course, the last match that Liverpool had was against Burnley, and they beat Burnley 3-0. So they're looking, they were on this hot streak of getting points as well as like we were. But today, we're going to have to settle just by taking a draw and going back to the drawing board there. So, like I said, I hopefully we don't have to see Liverpool again at least in Premier League play. But I know in cup games and stuff like that, there's a good chance we could see this team again. And so next time we definitely have to go all out and make sure we can get rid of them. So, like I said, final score 2-2 is your final, as both teams will have to walk away with just a single point to their name and try to see what they can do next game coming up down the road for them. So there you see the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. There you see Liverpool beat Burnley again 1-0, as today we're taking on Manchester City. Oh yes, this is oh yeah, we took on Manchester City already in the Premier League. We got them later on towards the end of the season in the Premier League, but we're going to see him again here in this one. And of course, we'll probably see him again somewhere down the line towards the end of the season against Man City in the Champions League, because we still got to, we're still in that one, still alive in that tournament as well. So the second match here today in the quarterfinals here in this Carabao Cup with Man City. Man City defeated Manchester United there in the 4th round of the Carabao Cup, 5-1 in penalties. And now, with that derby being over with, they're looking at us thinking like, hey, we got a good chance against you guys, because we put a little scare in you guys last time we played against you. I believe we beat them, but it was a tough win for us, if I'm not mistaken. I should have went back and seen what the score was. I do remember playing them, and I do remember beating them, but I do distinctly remember that it was a tough it's a tough game for us in that one. So, of course, all the usual suspects, Kevin, Sergio, and such here at Emerald Stadium here in Manchester City. And, of course, there you see oh boy, yeah, see? And it looks like, yeah, we could definitely see Liverpool again there in the semis. Oh, God. Go away. Anyway, Sergio's been on a tear right now. 6 goals in the last 3 matches. And he is going to, of course, trying to get things going here for his squad. And, of course, move on to the next round. Well, obviously they're going to face Liverpool coming up in the semifinals. So, here we are on the road in front of a hostile crowd. And you know anything about these two teams here, especially with us being the way we've been here in the last 2 seasons, we've had some pretty good changes here. We haven't spent too much crazy money buying a club, because we're trying to keep a lot of homegrown talent. I think this next coming window that we have coming up here, because we're in the month of, I believe, late November, early December, we are going to probably try to spend quite a bit, especially for our defensive side of things. Like I said, I do have some names in mind that I do want to move pretty quickly here. As you see, Mbappe there, he had to get back to that one there. He couldn't get himself really centered there on that play, but he does make a nice attempt there, and fortunately comes up short. Neves has the football here. Neves now trying to get around this defense here, trying to find Mbappe or somebody to help him out, as he will get this one there. A nice job there to Gibbs. Why he gets Mbappe there off target there. Mbappe got to go to the far left there. But he will get called offsides apparently there. Ooh, okay, yeah, I'll give him that one there. Usually, I think sometimes these offsides calls are just ridiculous. As we see, trying to get a header there, but cannot connect. We'll go on here and see that Sergio, of course, like I said, he's been on a tear as well. Saying there, their guy there in the right side of the pitch or in this case, left-hand side of you, going the other way there. As we'll try to see if we can get this one there. No, that one goes over the bar from Diego. Neves now trying to push this ball here and there to Mbappe, and Mbappe here trying to find a way, get around. He gives it to Diego, who is going to try to set something up back in the box as Dendoncker now has it. Dendoncker, a little spin move there. They give this one in. That one's going to be hit right in there from Neves. Great play, but they are going to say no. Neves was off sides. Man. They really like to put that damn flag out there saying we're offsides. I just don't. So now De Bruyne now has the football. He is going to get that. Well, that one's going to be intercepted. Now they're going to give this one to Mbappe on a nice pass here. Get this one on the far end there. That's going to be a goal. We finally get our first goal of the game here in the 27th minute by Mbappe. And we lead here in the quarterfinals here of the Carabao Cup 1-0. Great job there. You see the boys celebrating. And like I said, this has been a great squad that we've put together here in the second season. But like I say, it's going to even get better once we get some of those younger guys going. And I feel like we're getting close. We're getting very, very close to where I want those young men to be, ready for us, especially on the offensive side of things. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun seeing those guys come out there and play a good game of footy here. Coming up, I'm hoping here towards the second half of the season. So like I said, we got a lot of games. We got a couple makeup games that we got to get to. And, of course, get to the, try to play this team again as well. Of course, we don't play this team until, like I think it was like a third to last game of the season. So we still got a bit to go. Oh, come on, guys. We got to do a better job defensively there. As this, like I said, this team is relentless. There you see. Whoo, geez, saying right there. Guys, we got to do a better job inbounding the ball here and not letting them get those second or third chance shots on us. We just gotta do a better job. That was dangerous, very, very dangerous, dumb gameplay right there. As now we'll try to see if we can get this ball. And again, they're just doing a great job here, being aggressive, trying to make those plays. But of course, if you can be, you can be caught up being over aggressive, as we'll see. Sergio there offsides. We'll see how much offsides he was, and yep, he's definitely offsides. As they'll do a great job there. I like that call there from those umpires there that time around. Neves here again. Ooh, Neves slowing. He was actually ahead. He's not ahead of the line there. He was actually right on it. As Mbappe, great play there, great setup there from Neves. And that is now goal number 2 here from Mbappe. This, like I said, this is why Mbappe was brought here. We need a good striker. Not saying that Jimenez or Cutrone couldn't do it, but I need a guy that's we got an up and comer here. He's prime. We not to mention we paid a boatload of money here to get him here. So yeah, we definitely are happy to see him do something for our club. And doing exactly what we want him to do. As Kellum again gets his fifth goal now here in the Carabao Cup, and this is pretty much how the first half is going to go. So we take a lead 2-0 here, surprisingly enough, here against Man City. This is not like them. Usually it's we don't score 2 goals in the half. If anything, I was actually prepared to be either tied 1 apiece or be down by 1. Now we go to the second half, and of course we got trying to get this one in there. Mbappe, oh, that was a kind of a weak finish there from him. Got to do a better job of making the play there and trying to score here. Hopefully you guys enjoying the series. Like I said, this has been a fun series to play, and of course we got another we got an MLS series here on the channel with Austin FC. Definitely go check that out, and as well as our series with Manchester United there on the second channel on ESGNet plus LP, as well as my original series. As you see, Mbappe gets another goal, gets the 3rd goal in the game here today. Nice play as that was just a sweet job there. Moving that ball around, trying to find that open man. And great job of pulling back and just slamming that one in the box. And that is goal number 3 here from Mbappe. But yeah, check out our Sporting Kansas City series. That's the very first series on the channel that I played and had a lot of fun with it. We got 3 seasons out of it and learned a lot. And that's how I got to learning to play this game and just do well. And like I said, we play on World Class here, if you guys are new to the series. So with some pretty good sliders from Matt 10. If you guys don't know, no. Oh boy, is this the start of the comeback? I hope not. As they did take out Sergio, and a new guy here comes in and takes over his spot there, the striker position. Oh, come on. I thought we could. Okay, honestly, I really thought at this point, I'm like, hey, we got a good shot to get a clean, sheet. But yeah, I should have never thought about that. Thinking gets you in trouble, especially when you're playing against Manchester City. Really any Manchester team. But there you see, of course, his first goal here in the Carabao Cup is now 3-1. So now here we are getting into the 75th minute. Mbappe now has the ball here on the right-hand side, and oh, Gibbs White trying to get that one in there, but that's on the back end of him, as he just could not get a good angle there on that play. So now Phillips here, and Phillips, one of the new guys we brought in from the start of this season, or towards the end of the last season. As Dendoncker gets a goal, first goal of the game here for Dendoncker. As like I said, there's been a lot of teams offer him. Matter of fact, one of the teams that offered money to us for him was Liverpool. I was thinking like, hell no, that is not going to happen. As Dendoncker, he is definitely, I'm trying to keep him as, he's one of our homegrown guys. Trying to keep him there as long as we can. The Dutchman makes a nice goal. His first goal here in Carabao Cup play this season. Nice job there from him. 4-1 now. 80th minute. Again, trying to just play some solid defense here. Try to maybe play a little keep away if we can. Try to run the clock as much as we possibly can. As you see Phillips there hustling this one down the field. Man, lost the ball there from Diego. Try to fight back and try to get that one back. But fortunately, that one gets away. They try to get that one to Sane. But he was way offside. Take a look at this one. You sneaky bastards. I don't think so. Of course, they've done that before to me and say, oh, yeah, he's completely onside. I'm like, no. When he's 20 yards ahead of my back line, hell no. Gotta love FIFA. And now Mbappe here trying to go for a 4th goal here. And he gets it in there. Nice play. As now it's 5-1 here as Mbappe now 4 goals here in this Carabao Cup. And again, this is why this young man was signed to our squad. He is doing big things here. And I cannot wait to see him later on here in the second half of the season when we start playing, some other, we still got a game against Chelsea. I don't know if it's home or away, but I know we still got to play against them. Of course, we got another game with Man City, like I mentioned, and I believe Man U as well. And so we still got some pretty good, tough teams. Of course, some of the bottom feeders towards the second half could be a problem for us, but for the most part here, nice victory nonetheless. As he's going to be your man of the match here. 7 attempts, 4 goals here in today's game. Nice win, as the Wolves will move on now here. And then move on to the semifinals, and we'll, of course, be playing against Liverpool here in the Carabao Cup. So 5-1 is your final score. 8 shots to our 13. Shots on target, 10 for us, 3 for them. Possession-wise, pretty even. Tackles, pretty even there as well as 9. And, of course, offsides there. 3 offsides for us, 2 for them. And, of course, we had 2 corner kicks. They had 1. Surprisingly enough, because Man City, I should say, does a pretty good job there of getting corner kicks on us, but not so today. I think they've actually lost a couple of players there. I think Sterling is no longer with them as well. He's one of their wingers. But I don't think he's. I don't know. I should have checked and see. I want to say he's, because I remember looking on there. I don't think I seen him on there, so he might have been sold off to somebody else or went to MLS or something. But nonetheless, take a look there. You guys can pause the video and check those out, the goals and all that kind of stuff. But nonetheless, this was a good game. Did a great job there. Like I said, I was, I get nervous when we have to play against the usual top half teams in the Premier League. And so far, I think we need to be respected here. We're a respectable team now. We won the cup, the Premier League last year. Looks like we could do it again. But of course, it's going to be a fight. As you take a look, we're back in the Premier League here, and there you see Man City and Man U, 40 points apiece, and we're just right behind them with 36. Now, funny enough, we have a game against Waterford, who have not been doing so well as of late, but Man City and Man U both have 40 points, and they both play each other coming up in the next episode, in episode 36. Yeah, the Man City Derby is coming. So take a look there. There's the rest of the schedule so far for December. Yeah, we're in the month of December right now. We got some pretty good games. Got that not FA Cup, but Champions League game coming up, as well as we got Bournemouth and Crawford City. But I think the next episode we'll have Waterford, that Champions League game, and going, of course, back into the Premier League with Bournemouth. So stay tuned for that, as that'll be coming up here pretty soon here, episode 36, those 3 matches. And of course, we'll see the results from that Liverpool game there. See, not Liverpool, Man City Derby coming out of that Manchester Derby, and we'll see who is going to pick up those 3 points. Hopefully, they both get they draw, and then we sneak in there with 3 points and take a lead by 1 point, of course, obviously. But it'd be nice if those two can split, and we can sneak in there with a win over Waterford. And Waterford should be an easy game for us. But of course, no team's easy in the Premier League. Everybody can have a sneaky day. So, but that's it for this episode of wrong series. That's it for this episode with the Wolverhampton Wolves manager career mode with Luis Morales here on FIFA 20. Stay tuned for more here on the channel, as we'll have episode 36 coming up here in about the next day or two here on the channel. But that's it for me. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. Don't forget to check us out on our second channel, as we have a Manchester United series as well over there on ESGNet Plus LP. And of course, other great series as well on that channel. Not to mention, follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. Check us out also on Twitch, as we do live stream over on Twitch on the weekends, Thursday through Saturday. At around about 10 p.m. Central Time. That's my time zone that I'm in. And check us out over there. We always have a good time, fun. And we usually stream. We stream a lot of sports, but as well, we stream some other things from time to time, as I kind of like get away from sports and play some other games. Of course, there's a lot of cool games out right now that I want to play, and as well as I got a boatload of games that I have bought 2 years ago and I have not touched at all. So a little secret stash I got that I need to get into and start playing some of those games on my PS4. So, but that's it for me. As always, guys, keep yourselves really healthy, and I will see you guys next time.